What if your nightly dreams hold the ancient secrets to unlocking your best modern self? For thousands of years, civilizations, from Egypt to India, from Greece to China, didn't treat dreams as random sparks of the mind, but as maps for the soul. In those quiet hours between worlds, priests healed the sick, kings sought prophecy, and seekers met the divine. Tonight, we journey through the forgotten temples of sleep and uncover how their wisdom can still guide your body, your mind, and your spirit, even in our modern world today. If you're new here, welcome to Stone Tablets, where the wisdom of forgotten ages meets the science of today. Subscribe and awaken the timeless within you. Scene 1. The timeless language of dreams. Since the dawn of humanity, every culture has looked to the night for meaning, believing that in sleep, the boundaries of the world dissolve and the soul speaks its secret tongue. Ancient shamans, prophets, and poets agreed that dreams were not illusions but conversations between heaven and earth. To dream was to receive a message, to be reminded that consciousness never truly rests. It only changes shape, whispering guidance to those who would listen. Scene 2. Egypt and Mesopotamia, the first dream codes. Long before modern psychology, the Egyptians recorded dreams on papyrus scrolls, carving their symbols into temple walls dedicated to Imhotep, the god of healing through vision. Beside them, the Mesopotamians enlisted the Asipu, dream interpreters who read omens from the night as carefully as astronomers charted the stars. A snake in a dream meant renewal, a flood foretold abundance or disaster, and the presence of light promised divine favor. For these early peoples, decoding dreams was not superstition, it was medicine for the soul. Scene 3. Greece and Rome, the medicine of dreams. When civilization moved west, the Greeks built upon this sacred art. In the temples of Asclepius, pilgrims slept on marble floors after purification baths, awaiting dreams that revealed their cures. Priests listened as they recounted visions of serpents or doves and prescribed treatments born from divine symbols. Romans later carried these traditions into their courts, consulting dream oracles before wars or royal decrees. Dreams were the first diagnostics, guiding both body and empire long before science found its vocabulary. Scene 4. The East, Yogic sleep and Taoist dream alchemy. In India, sages discovered Yoga Nidra, the sleep of the awakened. Through breath and awareness, they entered deep rest while remaining conscious, touching a stillness beyond dreams. To the Yogis, this was not escape but renewal, the fountain of creative power. In ancient China, Taoists spoke of Shen, the spirit refined through dreams. They believed sleep was a laboratory of immortality where energy balanced itself. Today's neuroscience calls these states theta and delta, yet the ancients already knew. Rest was not idleness, it was transformation. Scene 5. The dream's ancient echoes, questioning modern skepticism. Somewhere along the march of progress, dreams lost their throne. Modern thought calls them random firings of a tired brain, yet even neuroscience concedes that they shape emotion, memory, and creativity. Perhaps the ancients weren't naive. Perhaps they simply spoke a language we have forgotten. By dismissing dreams as noise, we may have silenced one of our oldest teachers. For the mind still paints symbols each night, waiting for an interpreter as devoted as those who once slept beneath temple domes. Scene 6. Unlocking forgotten symbolism. Across continents, dreamers recorded astonishingly similar images: water for emotion, houses for the self, animals for instinct, and journeys for transformation. The Pharaoh's Nile flood mirrored the Greek sailor's storm and the Taoist's river of life, all flowing from the same human psyche. Geography shaped the details, but the pattern endured, suggesting that dreams are not personal fiction, but collective poetry. Through them, the subconscious speaks in archetypes, translating spirit into story. Scene 7. Decoding common dream archetypes. Falling through the air was the soul's cry for control. Flying symbolized transcendence. Being chased revealed fears outrun in daylight. these patterns crossed oceans and epochs because human nature has not changed. When an Egyptian dreamed of climbing a mountain and a Roman dreamed of ascending marble steps, both sought the same thing: mastery over their fate. Which vision visits you most often? Pause for a moment, recall your recurring dream, and wonder what wisdom your ancestors might have found in it. If these echoes of the ancient night awaken something in you, pause, breathe, and subscribe. Each week, we uncover another tablet of forgotten wisdom. Scene 8. Monastic and Mystical Nights. Centuries later, monks and mystics carried the dream inward. Buddhist masters practiced lucid awareness during slumber, while Christian ascetics kept night vigils until exhaustion dissolved the ego and visions arose. They saw sleep not as indulgence, but initiation, a passage where faith met the unconscious. Some spoke of meeting angels, others faced temptations of the mind. Whatever the form, they believed the night was a mirror for the soul's discipline. Scene 9. Herbalists and sound healers of sleep. The ancients also prepared the body for sacred rest. Egyptian priests burned frankincense to purify dreams. Chinese healers brewed mugwort tea to open the gateways of vision. Indian sages anointed the forehead with sandalwood and chanted mantras that matched the heartbeat. Even the instruments had purpose: bronze bowls, reed flutes, the hum of bees, all tuned to the frequency of calm. Modern science calls it parasympathetic activation. The ancients called it harmony. Scene 10. The two sleeps of the ancient world. Before artificial light, humanity knew two sleeps. The first ended near midnight. People awoke gently, meditated, prayed, or wrote their dreams by candlelight before drifting into the second. This rhythm matched the pulse of the earth itself: dark, reflection, renewal. The industrial age collapsed these halves into one restless block, stealing the hour of insight between. To rediscover it is to reclaim a forgotten conversation with the night. Scene 11. The psychology and symbolism of dreams. From the Egyptian Book of Dreams to Aristotle's On Dreams, humanity always sought meaning in the images of the night. Freud called them the royal road to the unconscious. Jung saw them as myth reborn within the mind. Yet both echoed what the ancients had long said, that dreams reveal the hidden architecture of emotion. In decoding them, we integrate what waking life denies. They are not puzzles to solve, but mirrors to see ourselves whole. Scene 12. Applying ancient wisdom to modern stressors. Imagine approaching your life as the ancients approached their dreams, with reverence. When confusion clouds your path, record your nightly visions for 7 days. Trace recurring symbols: water, paths, strangers, and ask what part of you seeks expression. The Egyptians would interpret such patterns as messages from the soul's guardian. Today we call it intuition. Whether facing career decisions or matters of the heart, ancient dreamwork can transform anxiety into awareness and impulse into insight. Scene 13. The shadow side of dreams. Not all dreams comfort. Nightmares were once seen as spirits unsettled or energies unbalanced. To the ancients, they were not punishments, but invitations to heal what was wounded. Egyptian amulets warded fear. Taoists burned salt to cleanse energy. Modern therapy faces trauma through the same principle. Encounter the fear, and its power fades. Darkness is not the enemy of light. It is the forge where resilience is made. Scene 14. Rediscovering the rhythm of night. Every civilization treated sleep as ceremony. They dimmed the lamps, slowed their breath, and aligned with the moon's quiet pulse. Today, screens steal that serenity, yet the ritual can return. A cup of herbal tea, a single candle, a written intention before bed. The ancients knew, rest is not earned by exhaustion, but invited through harmony. To rise with the sun, one must first bow to the night. Scene 15. Dream as creation. To the Aboriginal peoples, the dream time was the moment the world was sung into being. In the Vedas, existence itself is Vishnu's cosmic dream, and awakening is remembering that we are within it. Perhaps reality is still unfolding each time a mind imagines. Each dream is a rehearsal for creation, shaping thoughts into form, fears into wisdom. When we close our eyes, we step into the workshop of the universe itself. To sleep is not to escape life, it is to meet it on the other side. Record your dreams, decode their symbols, and guard your nights as the ancients once did. For within the silence of every slumber, there lies a teacher older than time. Subscribe and carry the light of the ancients within you.